Hello, good evening. On Teachers Point Delhi, I'm going to share with you a little bit of, you know, knowledge about change of speech, a change of narration, as you all call it. There are two ways of saying a thing. One is that you can directly quote it, or you can indirectly say the same thing by changing few of the things because this becomes your statement. For example, say Jen said I am well. Okay. Jane said about herself that I am well. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing, but of course in my own speech, in my way. So I would say Jane said that. Now I she used for herself, but I won't say I, she. I have to say for her she. I can't say I for Jane. So I have to say Jane. For I have to say Jane. Jane. Now that time she said I am. So that was present thing. But now for me it is thing of past. So I would say that Jane, or rather I would choose to say that she was well. My dear friend, I am starting with a very simple example. Jane said I am well, but if I say the same thing in my own words, I would say Jane said that she was well. So you could notice two things. For I wrote she, and for am, I have wrote was. Well hasn't changed. Of course, I have added that there because I am quoting somebody. Okay. So you can remember this part is called reporting verb. This part is called reported speech. Please note it down if you are interested. Reporting verb and reported speech. Just remember part before comma, before inverted comma, and what is inside, what is the quote. Now, so change of pronoun will take place, and of course the change of tenses of the verb will also change. So you have to follow few rules. So because it is going to take me so many classes, so today I am starting with just change of pronouns. Me for myself would use I, we for a group of ourselves, and other forms are, us, and all other forms. Same way in second person pronoun, you, your, yours, whatever. Then can be he, she, it, they, them, their, and other pronouns. You already know all these things. Now I have to remember, or I have just learned how to change the pronoun. So I'll give you a very simple rule for that. You see, you can remember this rule as SON. S, subject, who is the speaker in the first place. So subject, object means whom did the speaker speak to, or you mean who was the listener. So this will be second, and N will be third. Now First person pronoun changes according to the subject, the speaker. Like in the previous example, if you remember, I said Jane was the speaker and for her I used she. Who is the object, the listener maybe. And the second person pronoun, you, your, and other forms of that will change according to object. The first person pronoun, I, me, we, us, and all other forms will change according to subject. The third person pronoun, he, she, it. These things will never change. So S for subject, O for object, and N for never. Just to tip to remember it. Now I'll give you some examples. Well, let's take one sentence. He said to me. Are you going? Okay. Now, this is your reporting verb. This is the subject, he, and me is the object, listener. You, this. Okay. Now, if I write it, it will be he asked me if. Now, you is the pronoun. It is a second person pronoun. You remember, second person pronoun will change according to object, according to the listener. Listener in this case is me, myself. So for myself, I'll use I. So if I was going. Now you may ask me why it becomes was. So that another rule. Your tenses also have to change. I already mentioned it before. We are just talking about right now the change of pronoun. I'll take one more example. Ria said to you, okay, give me a 5 rupee note. Rupees 5 note. I'm not talking about all those. I'm just concerned with change of pronoun. Ria said to you, give me a 5 rupee note. It should be rupee 5 note. This is a better way of writing that. But I'm concerned with change of pronoun. So this will be written as Ria said, told you to give. Okay, here it is me. Me, first person pronoun, should change according to Ria, who is the speaker. So Ria said to you to give. For me, we are going to write for Ria, her. A rupee 5 note. Okay. So these are the few basic rules you should remember. The first person pronoun, I, me, we, and all will change according to the speaker, that is subject. Second person pronoun, you, your, and all other forms will change according to the object. He, she, it, and all the forms of it will change according to, never change. I'll give you one example. He said to me, I said to you, I'll take one example written. I said to you, he is of no use. So I told you. Now, as I told you, he is of no use. So he is third person pronoun. So third person pronoun will never change. So alright, I told you he and dot dot dot. I repeat, first person pronoun change equal to subject, second person pronoun change equal to object, third person pronoun never change. So these are the few rules. I hope you remember. And the next session we'll talk about change of tenses and some other things. Thank you very much.